Rob, Julie, we're at the Scott Conference Center in the Aksarben Village campus where Mayor Jean Stothert has just taken the stage and is about to address a room full of rowdy and excited supporters after seeing the numbers come in all night long. Let's listen to Mayor Stothert.
Thank you, Governor Heineman. I appreciate your ongoing counsel and your friendship. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Well, friends, how did we do tonight? You know, the primary results match what I see and hear every single day in Omaha. Citizens support the progress that we are making at fighting crime and violence. They're happy our economy is strong and our city is well managed. And people are very optimistic about the future of Omaha. Omaha is on the right track. Tonight, in a five-way race, the majority voted to support the progress that we've made and the goals and the vision we had for the next 4 years. For the next 4 years. So thank you. In the last few weeks, we withstood negative ads. Some were paid for by anonymous donors through an unknown corporation. But what did we do? We stayed positive. And I want to read you a short note from a note that I received from a voter. And it reads this: I just want to thank Mayor Stothert for her tasteful, positive ads. She makes it a point to express her goals instead of spending time on other candidates' shortcoming. You have my vote. We have always run optimistic and future-oriented races. So, over the next 5 weeks, it's to discuss the future of Omaha and how we can make it better working together. Speaking of TV ads, my opponent in the general election is running a commercial in which he says Omaha is doing just okay. My first thoughts were, well, thank you for saying that. But friends, my second thought was we are doing better than okay. And the results show that tonight, and that shows that the voters agree too. But make no mistake, Omaha is optimistic and confident, not because of one person, or a politician, or a political party, or a group at City Hall. Omaha is on the right track because of the work of many individuals and groups dedicated to a safer Omaha, better jobs, more opportunities for our youth, and a more vibrant downtown. Everyone has
Mayor Jean Stothert tonight very upbeat about her lead in this race tonight. Well, Heath Mello thanked his supporters just over an hour ago.
Yeah, KATV News Watch Up's Christina Engdahl is there live with the Mello campaign at Johnny's Cafe near 27th and L.
And guys, we know now, like it's been told and told again, Heath Mello will be one of two people to move on to May's mayoral race. Heath, first I have to get right to it and ask you, what do these primary results say to you? What do they speak to you?
Tonight's primary results show us one thing, that more than 50% of the city right now voted for change, that they want new leadership in the mayor's office moving forward. And for us, we know we've got more work to do. We know we have 35 days of a lot of campaigning, a lot of door knocking, a lot of phone calls to make, and we're very excited to be able to continue our campaign towards May 9th.
And you can hear that excitement right now in the background. So Heath, tell me what is first, or what's next, I guess, looking forward to May.
We just have to continue our game plan that we said 6 months ago was going to move us day by day closer to the May 9th general election. That we know that there's going to be a considerable number more people who vote in the general election, and that gives us the ability to take our message of building the Omaha of the future to as many people across the city as possible. The one difference that I keep reminding everyone, which is there is a stylistic difference between me and the mayor, which is I've said from the beginning, I don't take a my way or the highway approach, and I'm convinced the only way for us to build a better city is we have to have someone who's a true consensus builder in City Hall, who's willing to bring people together and make sure everyone has a seat at the decision-making table.
Absolutely, and seeing the results now as they're coming back, obviously there will be more returns that come in, but just tell me, How do you feel about him?
Oh, we feel great. To some extent, we know that we were working towards May 9th, but tonight's results so far show that we've been able to generate an awful lot of support and an awful lot of enthusiasm across the entire city. And if anything, it's our first step, as we said, moving closer now to May 9th in regards to getting more and more people engaged in regards to our vision for this future of the city.
Thank you very much, Heath. We appreciate your time. And there's still about 100 people here at the watch party again at Johnny's Cafe. We'll continue to watch those primary results come back, and we will check in again later in the hour. Reporting live at Johnny's Cafe, Christina Engdahl, KETV News Watch 7.
All right, Christina, thanks. Now, political newcomer Taylor Royal finishes third in the mayoral race.
KETV News Watch 7's Taylor Barth is live with the Royal campaign tonight at Ak-Sar-Ben Village.
I'm here at Broadmoor Apartments in Ak-Sar-Ben Village, where Taylor Royal and his supporters gathered as the results came in tonight. I'm joined by Taylor now. Taylor, obviously not the outcome you were hoping for, but you're young. This is the first time that you've ran for an elected office, so do you have any plans to run again in the future?
You know, I don't know what the future holds for me, but going to take some time to digest this race and really think about some of the experiences that I've been able and fortunate to have, and excited to see what the future has.
What do you take away from this experience?
Yeah, we have an incredible city, and obviously we have a great leader currently in Mayor Stothert, and it's great to see what Heath Mellow's vision is. Congratulations to those two and to the others who are candidates in this race, but hoping to just continue to share my vision and hopefully to add a good voice to the city going forward.
And you've called Heath Mello to congratulate him. You're going to call Jean Stothert to congratulate her as well?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, those two deserve it. A job well done to both those guys, and I wish them the best going forward in this race.
All right. Thank you so much, Taylor, and congratulations on a great campaign.
Yeah, thank you.
Reporting live tonight, Taylor Barth, KETV News Watch 7.